in a band and you put your wig in it. It don't get no easier than that.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another video, and guess what it is? Wine and Wigs Wednesday. Clink, 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 clink. As you can tell by the title of this video, girl, this is a watercolor method for bleaching your hair. It's super easy for the lazy girl. We don't got time for it, girl, nor do we have the money or the skill set. Now, I got this idea from WYNNE Jean or WYNNE Jean. She is fantastic. I've been subscribed to her for a while. How WYNNE Jean did it was much better than what I did, but I combined two methods. I did WYNNE Jean's method, SOPHIOLOGY'S hair coloring method, but both of them are watercolor, girl. You put you put the shit in a band and you put your wig in it. It don't get no easier than that. Let me go ahead and show y'all what the hair looks like at the back. Y'all don't pick on me because I have on a bra back here because y'all not gonna see my nipples. That's for my husband. So if you want to see how I got this color and the watercolor method that I use, please keep on watching and I'll be back. The things you need are a plastic container, some bleaching powder, and some developer. I'll leave a link for all the items that I used down below. First thing I used was 3 scoops of the powder bleach, and I used about 1/3 of a bottle of developer. I definitely should have used just the whole entire bottle, maybe a little bit more, but you just mix it all together. I actually add more throughout this process because I know what I was doing. So I would suggest having much more in the container, for especially for a wig like mine, but we're just going to keep going. And we're just going to add our wig to the mixture. As you can see, the wig is not soaking up all of the mixture, so we're going to need to add some more. So what I decide to do is just push the wig to the side and then add some more developer and bleach. So all in all, I probably used about a little bit more than a full bottle of developer and maybe 5 scoops of the bleach, 5 or 6. So we're just going to roll the wig around inside of the container and sop up every single bit of the mixture, and I'm just going to rub it throughout the wig. And we're just going to lay it there and allow it to process for about 15 to 20 minutes on one side. Take it out and then check it just to make sure the color is developing. And the reason why we use saran wrap is because we want to see how it is developing. As you can see, I'm trying to rub it through the frontal just to make sure the knots are being bleached as well. We're going to cover it back up for another 15 to 20 more minutes, but it all depends on the color that you're looking for. Just make sure you don't over process it. After we rinse out all the bleach, we're going to shampoo the hair, and I'm using the Shimmer Lights shampoo, and I'm just going to mix it around in a container just so the color can correct the whole entire wig without me having to use as much shampoo. And I can tell that my frontal is a little bit more over processed, so what I'm doing is I'm using a little bit more of the Shimmer Lights shampoo, and I'm just going to go ahead and rub that onto the frontal as well, just to give it like an extra color correction. I'm also going to do that to the ends. I could tell that some areas were a little bit more orange. So I just put that back into the shampoo water, and I let that sit for maybe 3 minutes or so. And when I pull the wig out, I just rinsed out all the shampoo in my bathroom, and now we're going to add our hair color. Now this hair color is the Color Silk hair color. It is the Dark Ash Blonde, number 60. It's only a couple of bucks, and I ended up only using 2 of the 3 boxes that I bought. So what I did is I put all of the color in a container, in the applicator bottle that they came with, shook it up, and just squeezed it all over the wig. And I tried to use every single ounce of the 2 bottles that I had, Now you also can dump it into the container and then add your wig to it and roll it around like we did with the bleach. But this is how I decided to do it this time. It would have made more sense just to do it the other way. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just squeezing it all over the wig and making sure that the whole wig is fully saturated because we want an even color. And the great thing about this color is that it gives you highlights and lowlights. So just make sure your full wig is saturated so you can get the same color all the way around, but you also can get the benefits of the highlights and the lowlights. There was a lot of product in this bottle, much more than I suspected, so that's a good thing. So once I massaged it all the way through the full wig, well, there's more. Jesus Christ, how much product did I have, honey? How much? So once I just massage it all the way through the wig, I just lay it down in the container and I let it sit for maybe about 5 minutes on one side. And as you can see, the color is processing and it looks a little bit more ash. We're just color correcting just to make sure it doesn't look as orange. And then I turned it on to the other side for 5 more minutes. So 10 minutes in total. But you can leave it for a lot longer if you would like a more ash color. But it says 10 minutes on the box, so I just try to follow the box. Now we're detangling the hair. After I washed and conditioned the hair with the conditioner that was in the box mixed with some Shea Moisture conditioner, this hair was super, super soft. It didn't feel dry at all at the ends. I just clipped off some of the ends on the frontal. But after combing it through, you can tell that the hair is really, really smooth and still very, very healthy. So I let that dry, and after it dried, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the excess cap. This wig was a little bit too big for me, so I just had to chop that off. I'm also plucking the part just to make sure this part looks more defined. I'm also going to use my little Andes hot comb. It was only 15 bucks. And just straightening out the hair and making sure the hair lays down flat, especially around the part area, before I start curling the hair. Now to create those curls, I used my flat iron and created like those romantic sort of curls by flipping and turning the flat iron. And I also mixed those with almost wand curls, but I used it with my regular curling iron just to make it look like really beachy sort of romantic curls. But if you'd like a tutorial on how I did that, I can definitely do one. Y'all just comment down below. We're just going to use the Got to Be Glued free spray just to hold those curls in place. And now we're just going to cut away the lace like we always do and hype up that front part of the hairline just to make it look more natural. And you just press the hairline back and then you spray the Got to Be Glued on it and it hypes it up. Now we're going to apply this wig. Y'all have seen me apply wigs before. What we're going to use is some Got to Be Glued gel. I use the invisible clear type. It's in a black bottle. And I'm just going to blow dry it until it's tacky. Same process, and I'll leave all of the products that I use down below in my Amazon store link so you can see everything in one place. So we're just going to carefully place the wig on our hairline. And typically I would use a comb, but I was being lazy today and it actually applied very well. But it's better to use an object so the oils from your fingers don't make the gel less tacky. But I was only wearing this wig for a couple of hours, so it was fine. So just make sure you take your time when you're applying your wig because you don't want it to look like a mess and your hairline to look like it's a build a hairline. Take your time, sis. And that's it. As you can see, the wig is gorgeous and hopefully you liked it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the tutorial. Like before y'all exit my channel, if you got like an extra little ab in your finger, click the subscribe button and then click that post notification bell as well. So you can see every single time I post. Y'all tell me, what color do y'all think this hair is? Like, please leave that down below because I really don't know. I don't know whether to call it like strawberry blonde, I don't know. That's it. I love y'all. Okay. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Let's take a sip.